All right, everyone, here we go with the week of the 18th through the 24th, 2026 of January, of course. Wow, the year's almost over. That's crazy. Anyway, all right. I did a pre-shuffle before I hit the record button, right? And I am sure I hit the record button today. I got the Hierophant just in the surface. It's kind of what's going on here, right? The Hierophant crossed by the world and the sun. I'm just going to take it from there, leave it there. Underneath that is the King of Swords, King of Action. Somebody's cut something out of their life. Something that it's an energy that ties with a 3 card I did a few days back, where you get a win, but something else attached to your person or the situation takes a loss because of it. It just keeps coming up. Somebody here is making a big change in their life. Something that's been a long-term hold no longer is, and that benefits you in a big motherfucking way, right? Like a naked baby on a fucking unicorn, you benefit in a very big fucking way. That's all I'm going to fucking tell you. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, right? But we ask what actions they're likely to take in this reading, building on the context of yesterday's Friday reading of what they're thinking and feeling. Right. 1 card for each sign. We're splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. The signs don't matter. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Okay? We're just splitting the cycle up. There's no timestamps here. There is text at the top of the description that explains why. Because everything is energy and everything is connected. It changes up every week. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This is a weekly reading, but it might resonate for you a few weeks from now. I don't know. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But these are the energies that are setting up this week at the very least. So what actions are they likely to take? Well, we're using the Rider Waite here. We're going to clarify with the witches. One of my favorites. We're going to get some of this stuff off the table. And we're going to say, somebody wants to take you out. I don't mean like the mafia. I never do. I mean, they want to go out with you. They want to break bread with you, have a drink, raise a chalice. Okay? 3 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's coming to give to this connection. Emotionally, materially, physically. That's all there. Okay? That's the overall energy. I wish we could leave it there. But we're going to keep going. Let's do it. You ready? It's a big reading. Again, you can always watch it on 2x. But one of the lessons in life is temperance. I'd like to point that out. People like to fancy themselves high vibration. Temperance, right? Being thorough, doing things right. That's what I do here. I try to do things right. Try to be thorough at the very least. All right. Let's roll. First card out, most closely related to these. Aries, position 1. It's where our story starts. It ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Speaking of 9, that's a 9 of Pentacles right there. Somebody's got... What have we been talking about since I fucking got here? Somebody's gotten themselves single and free to pursue. Somebody has gotten rid of something. Somebody's cut something long term. Could be a marriage. It was a Hierophant, book ended by a King of Swords. It could be a marriage. They cut it out. And it benefits you in some way. Right? Remember I was talking about the sun? I said like a naked baby on a fucking unicorn. It benefits you in some way. Well, there you go, naked baby. Right? Let's do it. Here we go. Somebody getting themselves free, liberated. What actions they taking? They're probably getting... This week sets up the energy of them breaking free of something. That's what I would say. What does that mean to you? I don't know. Let's clarify. Let's talk to the witches. I exploded this deck last night. Mixed everything up and put it all back together, gave it a huge shuffle. So everything's all nice and fresh here. I'm trying to stop the disappointment energy from coming out in every fucking reading with that Page of Swords. No matter what deck I grab, his Page of Swords is everywhere. Fucking hell, I will shit myself if the first card out here is a Page of Swords too. It's crossed by the Chariot. Do you even need me to say anything? It's forward motion. It's determined. Somebody's determined to make this change. Okay? Somebody's moving forward. Somebody's joining you on your journey here in the soulmate cycle. Somebody's taking control of their life. I don't know who this is. You do. What's on top? I imagine this is for a good number of you. This is where our story starts. The corners of my reading really matter. They really do. With the exception maybe of the Sagittarius corner, which is it's a bit of an oddball for me in this read. I will tell you, sometimes it's not even part of the cycle. It's just some message for somebody. I don't know. Top card. Why is this here? The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's changing their life. It's a 10. 10s are the end dead end that lead to a new beginning, but it's a major arcana 10. It's acted upon by the universe, right? Why is that here? The King of Cups. Somebody realized they didn't love what they had, and they want to go to something that they do love, which is you. They're coming your way. And by the way, bookending this is a 3 of Swords. Somebody here is ending something. Okay? They're breaking up. Okay? Can we put it that way? That's the way it reads. They might be quitting a job to come your way. I don't know. But man, I can't get a card that proves me wrong so far from the start of this reading. Position 2. Taurus. 5 of Wands. This is why they want to talk to you. They want to bicker with you. They want to bicker. This is their love language, whoever this person is. Their love language is bitching and pissing and moaning. Bickering. Right? If you're divorced from someone, there's a lot of divorces in the Taurus angle, position 2. A lot. If you happen to be one of those people, just take it as an example, even if you're not. Just catch my drift. If you happen to be one of those people, this is somebody calling you up for something stupid, right? It's something about one of the kids or something. Did you drop off the backpack? Why didn't you drop off the backpack? Why are you calling me bitching about a backpack? You know, it's stupid. It's nonsense, right? You know, it is what it is. You just take care of it. That's all. You don't have to go bitching at somebody. People make silly mistakes all the time. Unless you're perfect. In which case, if you're perfect, that's fine. Wow, amazing. What? A God among us. A god or goddess. All right, here we go with the Hermit. Crossing this here. This is a it's like a trick. It's just a way to get your attention. That's all. It's a way. Somebody's trying to reactivate a connection with you. And they're doing it in a very stupid, foolish, petty way. Yeah, I farted. The fart sound. That's how they're doing it. Temperance. Their intentions are good. Really? Okay, why is that here? The Fool. Yeah. They don't know any other way to do it. They want to... what did I say? What did I say? This is the 0 card in the Major Arcana. The beginning of a journey, right? We take that leap of faith. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Right, there you go. Right. I mean... Somebody wants to rekindle something with you, rekindle a connection. They're just going about it in a silly, dilly way. Okay, you'll probably hear from that person sometime soon. I don't know about this week, but the energies are setting up for it. Gemini position, I mean, it is a weekly reading, so. But I'm not a time lord. I'm sorry. Okay? There's no time. Clocks and calendars are just things we hang on the wall. They're not, you know. Gemini position 3. Queen of Pentacles. Why is it here? I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, this person respects you a lot. If I feel like somebody's coming towards you. I mean, I don't know what to say beyond that. The Magician. This person might be trying to get your attention to reach out to them. Okay? They might do something to get you to reach out to them. Because they don't have the courage to reach out to you? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What's on top? Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Queen of Pentacles, because you're there. You're just sitting there, right? And they don't know if they should call or not. I don't know if I should call. She seems nice. She's in the woods, in the throne, in the woods, right? I don't know if I should call. So I'm going to do something to get the Queen of Pentacles' attention. Why? Because she's on a throne in the woods. And, you know, again, that's what it is. Somebody's going to do something to get your attention, to get you to reach out. Should you? I don't know. No? I'm going to say no. 5 of Swords. It defeats the purpose if you do. This is the story of this soulmate cycle. The DMs that are afraid to be vulnerable are always trying to get somebody else to do it for them, to try to shift blame, get somebody else to do it for them. You reach out to me and then I'm in the power position, right? If you call somebody, the person you're calling is in a more powerful position than you are, right? Think about it in terms of a telemarketer. When a telemarketer calls you, you almost feel superior. I could take income away from this fucker. I could listen to him. I could let him talk for 45 minutes and then just say no and hang up. I could buy something and make their day. I don't know. You're very powerful, right? That's what this is. I'm not going to say this is a power play, but I'm going to say the answer is we probably shouldn't. Reach out. They need to reach out to you. All right? Okay. All right. I'm going to pull these back on camera here. We're having some, camera keeps, I got like some elf that comes in the middle of the night and fucks with my goddamn camera. I'm telling you. Somebody's screwing with me here. All right. It's the camera ghost. All right. Cancer, position 4. Slice number 4, the all signs position, the theme energy of this soul cycle, bookends over here. Mr. or Mrs. getting themselves single, breaking up, changing their life because they don't love what they have on their side anymore and they want to go toward what they do love. And who do they love? Themselves. No. The Emperor. Somebody's taking control of their life. Somebody's taking control of their life. Let's see why the Emperor's here. Remember, it's red with these. So that's who we're talking about over here. These, So again, it's just a cycle being split in 12 pieces. It's not a horoscope reading. I'm not your astrologer. Yes. 9 cups crossing the Emperor. Somebody's taking control of their life so they can be happy. So they can get what they want. Okay? Why is that here? The 4 of Wands. Why is that here? Somebody's cutting out a marriage. Look, it's red with these. We already talked all about it here. So rewind what I said here. It's somebody's cutting out. That's what it says. Oh, it could be a family. It could be whatever the structure of their life is. They're cutting it out because they want to be happy. The Sun is, I got the 3 of Swords over here where they're unhappy. This is them taking control, cutting out the marriage or whatever the long-term thing is because they want to be happy. I got the Sun over here and the 3 Swords over here. It's almost perfection in the way it flows out. All right? It's unfucking real. Position 5, slice number 5 of our 12 slice pie of the cycle, the Leo soap opera. The Page of Wands. Wow. That's all I can say. Didn't you have a Page of Wands yesterday? And I say that knowing the answer because I wrote it down on my Post-it note. Yeah, you did. And what did I tell you? I wish I could clarify. Now, I talked about a 12-year-old boy building a fort, doing something else. And then I went deeper for you and I said they wish they could have new adventures with you. Right? They'd like to have it. They'd like to join in on some of your adventures. But I said on the surface, the main energy is they're busy with something else right now. The thing is, when a 12-year-old boy is busy with something else, 12-year-old boy's got it's just an example from the card. Could be a girl. Either one of them has got the attention span of a goldfish. All right? It's crossed by 8 swords. Somebody here can't get you out of their head. That's for damn sure. They all up in their head about you while they're doing stuff. Here we go. What's on top? 2 of Cups. See? Look, there's somebody who just, they can distract themselves all they want, but you bleed into their life all the fucking time. Why is 2 Cups here? King of Pentacles. What's the bridge? The Hierophant. Yeah. Somebody here, they might be doing something with a spy. In the Leo soap opera, I've got somebody who's probably married in a toxic situation. They might be doing something with their spouse, for example, right? But you're just bleeding into it. It's not working. If they're trying to rekindle something with a long-term thing or they're working on a project, whatever it is, your energy bleeds in, okay? Somebody wants new adventures with you. What are they going to do? What actions are they going to take? I don't really see them taking any actions. They might reach out with a Page of Wands coming in here. They might. But it would be small talk. You know what I'm saying? It would just be small talk. Okay. I don't know. And they might try to convince you that they're doing well. I'm not sure. But I can tell you, you are extremely on their mind. Somebody's overthinking it big time. You're keeping them up at night. They feel trapped by your energy. And it's their fucking fault. Let me tell you that. I've been doing that Leo soap opera long enough to know that. All right, let's talk about position 6. Let's do it. Virgo. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. Sometimes not. 7 of Wands. Somebody, yeah, this isn't you again. It wasn't you yesterday either. If somebody seems defensive, it's for a reason. They're being defensive towards you. It's like, it's almost a childish way of somebody saying they like you. You know what I'm saying? It's that, it reeks of middle school. You know, a little bit. Why is the 7 of Wands here? I mean, you could read this as somebody trying to have the upper hand in a conversation with you. Maybe they might be using some kind of tactics, but that's not really how I'm reading it. See, proof is clarifying. I gave it both ways because I know somebody out there is thinking, no, I would have read it the other way. I hear you, but I'm feeling the multiple layers of energy here. That's the 3 of Cups. That's somebody who likes you. They're into you. Okay? They're being very defensive, though. They're not treating you as though they do. What's on top? The Queen of Cups. And why is that here? The Star. Again, it's somebody who I think they lack confidence. I think they might try to puff themselves up. They might go overboard and lie about some things to make themselves seem bigger than they are. They might. I think they feel like in the end you'd probably just say no anyway. And that kind of a thing. That's what I mean by I think they lack confidence. So keep your eye out for somebody if this resonates with you. Right? Again, you don't have to be a Virgo. It doesn't matter. Keep an eye out for somebody who's a little bit defensive towards you. Everything you say, they get really, their feathers get flustered, you know? All right. Libra, position 7. The Chariot. It's a control thing. Somebody's got control issues around you. They're trying to take control of a situation. I don't know what that means. This has nothing to do with your Friday reading. Your Friday reading was very internalized. It felt to me. Why's Chariot here? Okay. Mounting an attack? Maybe I don't. It's crossed by the 9 of Cups. Somebody's trying to control a situation that you're involved in, or they're going to try this week, or set up for it. Anyway, again, I'm not a Time Lord, but they're going to try to control a situation and turn it to their advantage. Okay? Could be a conversation, too. Yep, there it is. Conversation. Communication. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to use some information to try to turn the balance of power between you and them over to them. Okay? Why is that here? The Lovers. Somebody might try to manipulate you into, how does this play out? They might try to, because the Lovers is here, because this is here, and that's here, the 9 of Cups. They might try to manipulate you into a date. They might try to discredit someone around you. They're using some kind of tactic to get their way with you. Okay? Have their way with you. What does that mean? It could be a business thing, or it could be getting your pants. I don't know. But be aware that you're being manipulated. Or you might be. Okay? All right. Scorpio, position 8. My hot Scorpios. The 8 of Cups. Let someone have their way and walk away. Let someone have their way and walk away. All right? The cups are already broken. That's it. That's all you got to know. I wrote yours down from yesterday. It was somebody coming at you petty. I said, just let them have it. If you try to, it's a lower vibrational person. Arguing with them is stupid. It's not gonna get you. Then you both end up hitting yourselves over the head with 5 wands, right? All right. Don't waste your time. Let someone win and walk away. All right. Live to love another day. Live to fight another day. I don't know. Why is it here? The 9 of Wands, my wounded warrior. It's crossing it. Just fine. You win. 9's of the end in tarot. I'm not even bothering defending this wall anymore. What did I fucking say? That's the environmental energy. What's on top? The strength card. Be the bigger person. Pull up your big boy, big girl pants. The other person is lower vibration than you. You don't need to... don't waste your time with that. Why is that here? The Hangman. All right. Just take the high road. Can I put... does that make sense? I mean, it's just backing up my energy read. Take the high road. All right? I don't know. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the reading, sometimes part of it you had. I wrote it down. Wait, what is it? You had the reverse sun, which I said wasn't that bad. But, okay. All right, what's Ace of Wands? What actions are they going to take towards you? Well, let's clarify it while I pontificate on it. Or as my neighbor likes to say, while I constipate on it. Let's see here. Ace of Wands. It's tied to a tower from yesterday. I remember that. The tower landed here. I make notes. It's all very sudden. Something happens very suddenly. What, though? What happens suddenly? 10 of Cups. Fantasy land? Karma. I think somebody gets their comeuppance. I think it backfires. Can I say this is weird? I'm just going to say this because this is karma, but it's crossing the 10 of Cups. And I feel like this Ace of Wands is directed towards you. So I think somebody does. Can I phrase it? Just catch my drift here, okay? Somebody does something to you thinking, I'm going to make sure that Steve's viewer in the Sagittarius position gets their comeuppance, right? And it backfires. And it ends up going really well for you. Why? Because you probably didn't have any bad karma coming at you. So, I mean, that's the way it feels. It's just the Empress, yeah. And why is that here? The 3 of Wands. Somebody does something that they think is going to hurt you, but it ends up benefiting you. I can't be any more specific than that. I wish I could. But it's for too many people watching. It's for a lot of people. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. This ain't your fucking horoscope, and I'm not your fucking astrologer. It's position 9, slice 9 of our 12 slice pie. Somebody's going to do something that they hope harms you, and it ends up benefiting you in a great, great way. It's something very lucky, something very fortunate happens through somebody else trying to jam you up. Okay? That's the easy way to put it. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth to you. I don't think anybody's going to do anything dastardly. I don't have a devil. You don't have to check your brake lines before you leave anywhere. But it really does feel like you get a lucky break out of somebody else trying to do something bad to you or towards you. Okay? Capricorn, position 10. The King of Wands. Somebody's trying to hurt your ego. Somebody's trying to hurt your ego. I don't know. You had a tower yesterday. I gave a couple of examples. It could be somebody's trying to take advantage of you. I gave an example yesterday of my 8% male viewers. I think I said somebody comes up to you and tells you they're pregnant, and you're surprised because you've never slept with them, right? Well, why would they do that? Why would this show up here then? Well, because there's a player energy, sleeps with everybody. They probably figure you don't remember, right? And they can get something out of you. I don't know. It feels like a take advantage of information to me, sort of energy to me. All right. I think their information is skewed. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's this here. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's very frustrated. Things seem to go well for you, and this happens a lot. There's this thing. I don't know if it's where you live, but here where I live, there seems to be this resentment towards people that are doing well. Like if you're doing well right now, you're better off keeping your mouth shut, because a lot of people aren't, and they don't want to fucking hear it. That kind of a thing. Somebody here feels like they want to knock you off your fucking throne. They feel like things are going well for you. It's really frustrating the fuck out of them. I feel like they want to knock you off their throne or get a piece of it somehow. See? Look, Six of Pentacles. That's what I said. Abundance. There's an energy of abundance around you, and they want some. They want to share. Right. Have they earned a share? No, they haven't. Right. I mean, why is that here? The Page of Wands. Children, more children, kids. Right? Kids expect things. Children are sociopaths. Their frontal lobe isn't developed yet. They have to be like that. They have to be to survive, right? The survival of the fittest. There's the strong sibling and the weak sibling, right? That kind of a thing. They just, I don't know. Somebody wants something from you for nothing just because they think you're doing well. It's pervasive in the collective energies, especially in the societal energies. It kind of is, in a way. There's this resentment towards it on some level. I can understand it. I'm just saying, I don't like it when one of my viewers is potentially damaged by it. Okay? So give if you want to this person or whatever, but again, I think you're appalled. I think that tower yesterday is more, if I'm to find a word, it's appalled, right? You're appalled that somebody would dare suggest that because you're doing well, you should give them something, you know. I don't know. Look at it how you want, but that's what's there. All right? Okay. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here. You probably will again. You had the Six of Wands yesterday. I wrote it down. The Nine of Swords. You're worried. Again, ties back to that fucking 3 card I did a few days back, where you get a gain, a long victory after a long battle finally happens for you, but something, you're worried about the fact that somebody else has to take a loss for you to get a gain. Either someone's being fired to bring you in, or someone's getting divorced to bring you in. I don't know. I don't know. Or it's somebody's foreclosure house that you're getting at a cheap price. You feel bad about that. That was their dream home. They lost it, right? And now you're getting it cheap. It's affecting you because you have deep empathy. You care, right? Well, okay. And I told you in that reading, I said, fine, but sometimes in life, there are winners and losers. If you get a chance to be one of the winners, there's nothing you can do to help anybody else, unless you want to buy the house for that people that lost it in the foreclosure. But then you'll be doing really well, and you'll catch the wrath of other people. I wouldn't want that for you. Right? But you can a little of the energy I just described here is kind of what's here on the child side, on the receiving, All right, let's see where we go. And you're actually feeling guilty about doing well. How about that? Why is the Nine Swords here? Well, I've already read the energy. The Ace of Pentacles. It's everything I said. It's already there. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I'll read the energy first while I'm shuffling and then throw the cards. It's spot on. It's like that was. This is a common thing here. Somebody sees you doing well, they expect you to give to them. They expect you to whatever. They expect you to this. Or they resent the fuck out of you for it. Over here, you're doing well and you feel bad for the people that aren't, which might cause you to be this guy giving to the thing, right? I'm not sure you should. Eight of Wands. Take advantage of your situation. Move forward. Keep moving forward. Okay, why is that here? The Ten of Wands. It's hard for you. It is, but you're moving into a new phase of your life. Okay, things are changing for you. Things are going well. Things are starting to go your way. There's a lot of healing coming for you. Okay? If you want to be generous, that's fine, but don't let it hold you back, too. All right? Pisces, position 12. It's always red with position 1 and 5. I don't remember what you got yesterday, but yeah, I got some asshole here. Did I say the word asshole? Were you the one I said you might think this person's an asshole? Was that you? Oh, I believe it. I believe it was. I'm going to check after this. I'll load up I think the Friday reading is still on my desktop. I'll check. Sometimes I don't delete them right away. If nothing else, it's probably in the trash bin. I could watch it online, but I'm lazy. 7 of Swords. Why is it here? Somebody's going to lie to you to get in your pants. I broke. Oh, yeah, no, I used to go out with Janelle, but we broke up. Let's go out tonight. Okay. They're married as fuck or in a relationship or something. I don't know. They're lying. People want what they can't have. That's all. People do. And it could play out a lot of ways. It could be a job situation. Somebody's lying to get, a job can be lying to get in your pants. That energy, just catching my drift. They need your services for something, right? Oh, no, nobody will find out. Just come over and give us some consulting. Somebody will find out. Somebody always finds out. It's too risky. If it feels risky to you, avoid it. You follow? Okay. Do what you want to do. 7 Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to lie to you to get your services. All right? Or servicing. One or the other. I don't know. I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. Oh no, those bumps aren't anything. Don't worry about that. Oh, the open sword. No, don't worry about that. Yeah, lie. All right, you're gonna need the Charlie Sheen full panel the next morning at your local clinic. Get the fuck out of there. 6 of Wands. What I said here. Somebody will say anything to get victory. It's what I said. Come on. The 4 of Cups is right here. They don't care. They don't care. Did I say that to you yesterday too? I might have. They don't care. Doesn't give a shit. It's a selfish, narcissistic fucking They don't care. Here's your devil. Right there. Boom. Come on. I'm spot on here. This is for a good number of you watching. Pay attention. And don't be gullible. Fact check the shit out of everything, people. Double fact check your fact checks. All right? I mean, for fuck all. Here we go. Right here. Somebody gonna say anything to get your services? Oh, your servicing services. Either or. Let's add it up. Careful. I think you know who this person is. I think you think they're a fucking prick anyway. All right, here we go. But maybe a convincing one. Who knows? 3 cards in a bottom card. Add it all up, universe. What's it mean? What's it mean? Bottom card is the 2 of Wands. It's crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Strength card. Discover card. No. Knight of Swords. And the 3 of Wands. Look at that. I love it. The 2 of Wands is crossing the Knight of Swords. These are red center, left, right. There's a moment coming very quickly. Very soon. Very quickly. Very soon. Right? Message of change, the Knight of Swords. Right now it's in the intention stages. I'm going to say the energy. I'm not even talking about a person here. Okay? The energy is in the intention stages here in the soulmate cycle and out in the world. But we're just going to talk about the soulmate cycle. The energy is in the intention stages. There will be a moment where you will get a piece of information that will show you exactly what your connection is with somebody. Okay? It's up to you. You'll have to decide right here with your heart whether you want to move forward with this person or not. But we're coming down to it. Okay? For a lot of you, you have a certain connection that's coming down to it. There will be a moment. You will get a piece of information. It would be wise. It's not about yeah, maybe it's a little bit about pulling up your big boy, big girl pants, I suppose. But you'd be wise to take in this information and process it with your heart. Okay? And really decide if you want to move forward. Because really, honestly, I bet you the 4 of Wands is not the next card out of the deck. Let's see what the next card out is. Yeah, see? The Ten of Cups. It's all a bit of Schrodinger's cat right now. It is. There's kind of a lot of seers and prophets and people like that, right? And I have a little bit of that. I do a little dabbling in that sort of a thing. But a lot of them are saying the same thing. All there is a void, right? We don't see future. We see a void or a split in the road. And that's probably the more accurate way to put it than a void. We are in a void right now. We're in the in-between. We're in a moment of Schrodinger's cat, where the box is closed and the cat's fluctuating between dead and alive. And we find out fairly soon, the box opens, and we find out whether we have a live cat or a dead cat. It'll take the heart chakra to determine which is which. And this applies, the heart chakra open applies to here too. You won't, if your heart chakra is open and you're listening with your heart chakra, nobody can fucking bullshit you, right? Your ego can be bullshit. Your ego will fall for nonsense and craziness. Your heart chakra, it won't. Your soul, the soul is not going to fall for a bunch of bullshit. It only knows truth. It doesn't have any fear. It doesn't have anything. It's just all love and truth. That's all it is. It's a ball of, think of it as a ball of angel energy, right? So try some mindful meditation. Try some 417 hertz tones. Try some binaural beats that you might like. Whatever it is. Right? Very soon we got a piece of information coming. This week sets up that energy. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.